Hey everyone, I'm just Ian, and today we're looking at the newest LEGO City space sets. Spoiler alert, they're absolutely incredible. I got the three smallest sets, which are very awesome and very well price point, if I have to be honest. So I'll quit my yapping and we'll get straight into the sets. The first and smallest set that I got was the excavator mech, or the construction mech. It was only 10 bucks, so that's very cool. The next one I got was 30 bucks. It's the Space Rover. And then last but certainly not least, for 20 bucks you can get this very cool starfighter. It's not really a fighter, it's more like an interstellar star ship. So yeah, this one is absolutely amazing. I'll totally take a look at this one. Little stands, of course, are not included. I just built those myself to display them real quick. We'll probably first take a nice look at the smallest set and then continue on to the biggest. Okay, here's the construction mech in all of its glory. I have it on my beautiful turntable over here. As you can see, the mech looks absolutely incredible. A nice color scheme of that white, that black, some of that gray, and some of the new orange color. And there's actually, as a pilot minifigure, I'll take a look at all the minifigures at the end of the video so we can all look at the different ones. And we can compare them, because there's actually some lore involved, because all the construction workers have like this yellow tint. All the pilots have this bluish tint, this light blue color, and the scientists actually all have green color on their suits. So that's actually pretty damn cool. Now you've seen the mech in all of its glory. Let's just take a little look at the articulation, and then we'll just end off with the side builds and head straight for the next set. Here is the mech again. For articulation, it's pretty simple. There's a ball joint over here that lets you do all these different types of things. This arm is actually like a jackhammer, so you're supposed to kind of mine the rocks punching like that. Or you can spin it if you prefer that. The other arm, again on a ball joint, goes up, goes down, all the articulation you want, rotates at the wrists, and you of course have this claw, works very well. This comes up so you can get your minifigure out and in however you like. Then feet on ball joints, no knee articulation, but with something that is this small, you don't really need it. You can get all the articulation you like just by posing it regularly. Goes out. Well, it can do a split, but like it wouldn't be able to stand very well. Probably can get it to stand like this, which is also what also is very cool. You can rotate it like this. And probably, I have not seen anyone do this, but let's try. No, I don't think this is gonna work the way I want it to. Want to attach the minifigure like this, and then if you bring down the bar, you might have a taller mech. But sadly, that won't work, because of this new giant backpack piece that is attached with this like cool armor that has this printing. We'll get into the minifigures later. They're just awesome. So, you know, I get excited. That's why I did this video to begin with. Just because I built the sets, I thought they were absolutely amazing. Because I'm trying to make more D&D videos, but at the end of the video, I'll go over how you could use these sets for like a D&D setting, something like that. Let's get to the side builds. First side build, literally just a rock formation you can mine. You can take this off, it's just on a jumper. Nothing special, except for these crystals, which are beautiful. And the next side build. The next side build is this awesome little robot buddy. Every single set comes with a little robot buddy. So this one has like little treads, tank treads. I think that's supposed to be little arms with drills, sticker piece on top of here, and a battery, which you will also see a ton in these sets, because they mine the rocks, then they harvest the energy from the rocks to put into these batteries, and these batteries actually power everything. So on every single set, like the mech, the plane or the starship, the rover, you'll always see these awesome batteries, and you can always remove them or take them apart, or well, get the battery out. And like, for example, for play, you could have it so that they have to take it off and then charge it and then put it back on or something. It's very cool. However, it's time for us to go to the next set. Okay, the next set is the spaceship that we're gonna take a look at. Can't really put this on my turntable. It's a little too big, and I just really want to have this in hand to show it to you, because it has this awesome feature where you look at the battery, you press the battery, and the engine pops out. So it's like going into hyperspace. It's very easy to reset it, and it looks awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. I really like that. You have these panels you can open up. Maybe they're like air brakes. There's no detail underneath here. Print. Very cool. Cockpit opens up. There's this cool printed console piece, and of course our pilot minifigure. And in the beginning I said that the pilot minifigures would be light blue. This one is actually different, because she's like the general or the commander of the pilots. So every faction has a different color scheme, and every general of that faction has like a different color. So this one is dark in color. So that's pretty cool. On their side, it's not ugly, it's not nice to look at, but it's not very ugly, so it's okay. This piece right here, actually a roller coaster piece. Take the battery off, put it back on. Always, if you put it back on, it will always open. Which, I don't know, it's just the mechanism. It's okay. It just looks very cool. Like, I could be doing this for 20 minutes. But I'm not going to, so I'll just continue on and show you the side build of this set. The side build of this set is just a little drone. Player pieces not included. It's nothing special. You can flap the wings out inwards. There's no place to store this on the ship, sadly. What is very cool is that the pilot has a cool backpack, and you can attach the drone to the backpack, and then she has like a rocket pack. That's cool. Battery with a printed piece. Very nice little side build. Just adds a little bit to the lore, to everyone coming with like a little robot buddy. It's very cute. And now let's take a look at the last set and the biggest set that I actually got in this wave. And I'm of course talking about the rover, which is super cool. Because just take a look at this. My hand goes over seamless. Now that's cool. As you can see, there are actually springs. So there's real suspension. And there's suspension here with the wheels going up and down, which is super cool. This just makes for a great toy to just play around with. Every side has like this battery box that you can pull out, and it has a different print. Let me show it to you. Focus, come on. Doesn't seem to want to focus, which is very rude. Maybe if I keep it still a bit better. Well, you can kind of see the design, but yeah, you can just plop it back in and now it's all ready to go. Comes with a little antenna that is posable, some lights, camera. You can actually remove this and remove this all together. And let's take a little look at the interior space. Just have the figures in here right now. I'll take them out so that you can see what's actually inside. So you have the same printed console piece as in the Starship. 2 seats for 2 people. And some controls, nothing special. And then back here, there's a little spot. Opens up. What you're meant to do is take your little robo buddy and drive him up the ramp. And then just put him on the stud, close this off, close everything up, and then you're ready to go on your way again. Very cool. Very awesome. I'm pretty sure I covered everything. Well, that's actually a lie. Because I've not taken a look at the side builds. And this actually has some interesting side builds. The first side build is this little cart. Little rover buddy. Robot. You know, you can store it in the vehicle. It's okay. But now let's take a look at the actual cool stuff. Now, this is more like it. We get some actual terrain. And they include 2 little aliens. Some nice printing. Always cool. These are going to be awesome for creating D&D characters, or creating plant monsters, or just making custom minifigures in general. Inside of here, nothing special. 2 little jumper plates. Crystal right here. I like the terrain. It's nice, it's crisp. It's nothing special. Probably gonna use it in one of my D&D sessions, just to have some extra terrain to use. Throw around, maybe have one of those crystals at a magic shop. Something like that. But now, let's take a look at the figures. And the final verdict. What do I think? I mean, it's pretty clear what I think about these sets. They're awesome. But what do I think of the other sets? Will I be getting any of them? And what does the future hold? And of course, how can you use these for Dungeons and Dragons? Let's get to it. The first minifigure I'm taking a look at is the one from the construction mech. Cool minifigure. I won't be taking all the armor off from the different minifigures because they all reuse the same pants, torso. They just swap out the arm colors and the heads. This came with this cool helmet. And he came with this very cool armor. That's super cool. And because of this, you can actually put some cool attachments on it. Maybe put some extra arms on it. Maybe put a jetpack on it. Or a crane or something. So that's really cool. Now the minifigure for the spaceship. Very nice. Very detailed. Has this cool star galaxy type of tattoo. Of course, she's like a leader, so she has a little bit different colors than the normal folk. She has a cool helmet, dual molded, very nice. And like I said, with her little robo buddy, you just attach it to the back, like this. And now she has a jetpack. Isn't that just neat? You know, when LEGO does some small little details like this, it's just cool. Really enjoy it. Now, let's take a look at the two last minifigures. Here we have a look at our scientist, all decked out with the coolest gear. She has like this deep space camera, which is nice. It's just a few pieces, nothing special. She also comes with this, to look out for aliens. Very nice, very cool. Maybe not lift up your protective mask. Of course, she's green. She has this cool printed piece. So I think her suit is like solar powered, which is cool. Different helmet. Actually, this helmet is from Nexonite, so that's pretty cool. All different classes. For the construction workers, the scientists, and also the pilots. They all have different helmets. No extra face prints. You know, just your regular minifigure. The last one, the pilot. You can see light blue, because this is just a regular pilot. Does have the same backpack, same helmet mold with the dual molding. And I think this is Jang Bricks, but could be mistaken. Pretty sure that's Jang. Awesome minifigure. So, we've now taken a look at all these sets. And what do I think? Well, as you might have noticed, I just love these sets. They're incredible. The details are awesome. The play features are perfect. The minifigure selection is cool. There's actually lore in these sets, just by taking a look at them. So that's actually pretty neat. Cute little detail. And what does this entail for LEGO Space? I think this is a glorious comeback. I've seen a ton of people love these sets and buy them for display models or for their kids. And I've seen adult collectors buy these just because they love the classic LEGO Space and now they love this. So I personally think this is a huge comeback for LEGO on the space department. Sadly though, looking at the leaks of like the past few weeks, it seems that LEGO in the summer is not making more space sets, but is going back to LEGO Jungle, like LEGO City Jungle Adventure stuff. I'm not saying that's gonna be bad, however I am saying that I really hope they continue this theme and just create another LEGO Space theme. You could really go far with just another wave of these sets. They have a bigger rover, they have a space ring, like a deep space outpost. They have a cool base with a crane and a rocket platform. But you could do a lot more with just this theme. You could make like a bigger boy mech, construction mech. You could maybe make a crane that is a rover. What you could totally do is create a dropship. We now have this small ship, but we don't really have like a big cargo ship, which is sad in my opinion. Would be awesome if we have a big cargo ship. They could create different factions. They could create little houses. I know that in a month there's a new set releasing for LEGO Space. And it's basically like this laboratorium. And this house all in one. It's awesome. I totally want to get it for my display. And how can you use these for Dungeons and Dragons? Because D&D is of course a fantasy-based game, and here we are taking a look at some space sets. Well, of course, first of all, the minifigures. These aliens, you can really use these to make custom characters. Make plant monsters, make orcs, make wizards, make whatever you want, make whatever you like. You could use all of these parts in making something very cool. But you can also just use these as miniatures for a space-themed D&D game. You don't have to just play fantasy D&D. You can do whatever you want. That's the fun in playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's your adventure, your story, that you and the Dungeon Master write together by playing. If you want to play a space-based game, totally go for it. I recommend it. I think it's awesome. You could totally use these then. Maybe there's like a cool mining colony and you go there to work, but then something goes wrong, or maybe an alien society comes in and they're like, well, you're taking all our crystals, we need those, and there's conflict. It could be very cool. Maybe you just want to use some of those rocks as D&D miniatures. That's probably what I'm gonna do, seeing how I'm already in kind of a sci-fi fantasy type world. It's more a little bit steampunky, but it's still with magic. So it's a combination of fantasy and steampunk. So then these sets really wouldn't fit, sadly. But hey, we already have the D&D set to look forward to and the D&D minifigures. So I'm good with my Lego fantasy. I would love to see more Lego Space. Maybe a new Lego Space Police as like a sub-theme would be awesome. So yeah, I really like these sets. This one I got for... This is normally 20, I got it for 14. This one is normally 30, I got it for 21. This is normally 10, I got it for 9. Amazing deals, amazing sets. Just at base price, I recommend them, but if you get them on a discount, you should totally get them if you like space. So that's my final verdict for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm working on a little bit more D&D themed stuff, so that's gonna come in the future. Probably gonna review another figure soon, because I already have an Ant-Man figure on the way right now, and I still have to review my big ass owlbear figure. So you have that to look forward to. And I'm working on an animation. But you already know that if you watch my previous videos. So, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!